I'm Wolf, and this is Arcanaignition. The moon is a waning crescent tonight. Actually, tomorrow is going to be a new moon, and I'm going to read some tarot for you. And the question I'm reading this evening is from Bran, and Bran wants to know, should I pursue the path of the builder? And one thing that's so juicy about this question is that you already have in mind this very clear idea of what your next steps would be if you chose the path of a builder. It's a vocation, it's a lifestyle, it's a full immersion experience for you, and you're trying to decide if you should dive in or not. So let's see what the cards have to say. I'm using the Hermetic Taort deck because, Bran, I think that you specifically will enjoy it. And we're gonna start. So the first card I'm pulling for you, Ten of Cups, Lord of Perfected Success. So a cool thing about this deck is all the cards have this little moniker thing going on. So this one is Lord of Perfected Success. And Ten of Cups is about overflowing with juicy goodness. The four suits, the cups, pentacles, wands, and swords, as they go from ace to 10, some of them, like swords for example, the more of them you get, the more challenging there are, till you get the 8, the 9, and the 10 of swords, which can be really difficult cards to deal with. But cups, which represents emotions, love, joy, stuff that comes out of the heart. When you get up to 10, it's just rainbows and sunshine and gorgeousness. And in this deck, the cards have flowers coming out from every angle. And we've got some Mars energy going on here. And it's almost aggressive amounts of happiness is what that makes me think of. The next card I'm pulling for you, Fortitude, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. So we have a major arcana card here, and Fortitude is called Strength in the Rider-Waite system, and it's called Lust in the Crowley system. And it is almost always a woman with a lion. In this deck, she's got a cup as well, a cup that is spilling fire. And fortitude or strength or lust, ostensibly it's about connecting to our own animal nature, taming the lion, right? You put your hand on the lion's forehead and it purrs, that kind of relationship with the world. And also, this particular deck invokes this idea of strength as the whore of Babylon, the force that can bring down civilization. So when she's flinging her flaming cup around, it's that her strength and her power is able to tame the beast of society, fuck it up from the ground. There's some real potential for well targeted destruction in this card. Fun fact, it's also my card of 2020. And the last card I'm pulling for you today, Knight of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning. So we had the Daughter of the Flaming Sword and the Lord of Flame and Lightning. And the King of Wands, he knows what he's got. He's got some fire. He's got some intense ideas about how the world works, and he is not afraid to take them out and show them to people. The Knight of Wands is ready to rumble and ready to show people the way. The flip side of this is that the way he shows is his way. He's a very my way or the highway kind of guy. So the downside would be that he's not super open to taking other ideas. He's got his idea, he knows how it's best for the world, he knows how it's best for other humans, and he's gonna bring it. Wands are about will and desire and libido, and the Knight of Wands takes that energy and rooms forward with it. So now I'm going to look at all three cards together and see if we can get some answer to your question. Should I pursue the path of the builder? And to me, the Ten of Cups is just an all-around yes card. Who wouldn't want the Ten of Cups? I think the path of the builder has the potential to bring you great happiness. It also seems to be a thing that could bring you a lot of strength and bring you a lot of directional strength in a way that brings you to a kind of the form of power that can make us question the foundations of what we are doing as a society. There's something you could do with building that could contribute to that work. And then there's this Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands makes me think about the first maybe 5 to 10 years that I knew I was polyamorous, and I was really convinced that polyamory was the only way for any human that was free or real or honest about with themselves to live. And I took this like polyamory is right thing and I just ran with it, broadcasting it all over. And many years later, I now know that the true version of what I was feeling and sensing and saying is that polyamory is right for me. So I want to caution you that your life as a builder and your path as a builder, while it can bring you great strength and it can bring you great joy, the answers you find in it are not going to be answers for everyone. So take your light and spread it out there, but spread it more as an option than as a one true path kind of way. So should you pursue the path of the builder? Hell yeah. Yeah. I think these cards say that you should. Okay, Bran, I hope that was helpful. If you're watching this and you want me to answer a question of yours, send it to arcanaignition@gmail.com. And if you're watching this and you saw my reading for Bran and you have a different opinion about what these three cards mean when they're combined in response to this question, feel free to post it in the comments. And if you want to get an email every time I put out a video, then hit subscribe. And I'm pretty sure YouTube will do that for us. Have a wonderful evening.